You know, full-time travel means we are together 365, 24/7, and I love you immensely. And
Yeah.
I need a break. Well, we both need a break.
We have been together and traveling full time around the globe for the last 5 years. We are Eat, Walk, Learn. My name is Steve, and this is Chris. And we may be doing something a little bit differently. It's possible that we're going to be splitting up
We're breaking up.
for
30 days.
30 days. We are going to try an experiment here as a traveling couple that we're going to be going in different directions and
Separate
different
directions.
places for 30 days. And there's a little bit of apprehension here.
Yeah, well, first I think we need to kind of set the pace. We have both traveled by ourselves a lot. We have been solo travelers a lot throughout our life. Even in our nomad life, we've done some solo travel.
Yeah.
I've had to go back to the States by myself. You've gone to go see your family by yourself, but so on. And we did have a little break when we first launched. We both took a week. I think you went to go learn how to scuba, and I went to a meditation retreat.
Yeah.
But a whole month apart after 17 years of marriage where we haven't spent a month apart, this is going to be quite an experiment.
Yeah. So where we are now, we apologize for the scooters going past us, but we're on the island of Poros in Greece. You can see that blue water behind us. It is a little chilly, and we had a kind of a rough winter. We've actually did something that we had never done before. Also, we stayed and put for 4 months in one place.
We've been in a beautiful apartment for 4 months, enjoying a small Greek island, which we have adored. But I'd say probably 25 days ago, I was ready to go. And now I'm really anxious to go, especially
Yeah.
in light of what we're getting ready to do.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some exciting things. Well, I don't know about her, but I'm going to be doing some things. And that's going to be coming up in other videos where
Yeah.
we're actually going to kind of document, did this actually work or not? And was it successful? But I'm going to Spain.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Vaya con Dios a España, amigo.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego, mi amigo. I'm going to the Channel Islands. So if you know Jersey and Guernsey, these are islands in the UK.
Jersey?
Jersey. I'm going to go see the Jersey cows. Anyway, hanging off on the coast of Jersey on the Channel Islands for a month. And I thought I was cold on Poros, so I think I'm just going to be like dreadfully cold for a month with rain and that great English weather. But hopefully, maybe they'll have a warm summer, a warm spring.
What is this situation going to be like when we're not together for a month? I mean, like, how are we going to like day-to-day kinds of things? Are we like, is she going to text me? Like, am I going to text her? And are we going to call each other? I miss you. What'd you do today?
Yeah. What does it look like? I mean, what does our marital communication look like when we've never really had to figure out how to do that? So
Yeah.
that's number one. And
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get lonely. You get lonely. So you always kind of need a project to do. So it'll be interesting to see how you manage all your time. I mean, I know part of the time you're going to be taking care of a dog or a cat or something at a house sit. I think, aren't you also going to walk the Camino or something?
Yeah, but we're going to save those things for the next video. We're talking about what we actually do. I don't want to tell you what I kind of anticipate planning, but I wanted to talk, just more about, what is this going to be like, and what's this experience going to be like when we're not together. We're doing our own thing. For me, I know I've got a specific project, and that is I'm in the big revision of my novel that I wrote over the last 2 years, and I'm going to really focus on spending time on updating that and making it a book that I can actually, feel proud with and share with other people.
Yeah, you've never shared any of your writing, so this will be a big momentous month for you to be able to get ready emotionally and a draft to be able to share it with somebody.
Exactly.
I'm actually going to work on a book of fiction. I've been writing nonfiction my whole life. I got a fiction book in me that is dying to get out. So I'm looking forward to 1 month of quiet time where I can cook my own meals and go on my own walks and get up on my own and go to bed on my own and just enjoy my own time. And it makes it sound like that we don't have that time now in our life, which
Right.
we very much do. We're definitely not codependent on each other, but we will find out how codependent or not codependent we really are as we do our 1 month of travel alone.
Yeah, and I hate to think that, it's like something like really could go wrong. I mean, I know for me, I'm going to a country where I don't speak the language. Mi español es muy mal. And I could have an opportunity to practice my Spanish, but I still, feeling a little bit more isolated because I don't speak the language, and certainly, being by myself, who will I talk to?
Who will you talk to? I've got English on my side. I think they speak English on the Channel Islands. I'm sure it's some dialect from the UK, of English. Well, I know it's a dialect of the English, and I will be speaking English, but nonetheless, the culture is going to be different and so on. And I actually am kind of thinking I'm not going to talk to anybody for the whole month. I do so much social time, and I love it, and I love y'all, and I love being social, no doubt about it. I am a social creature. I'm actually looking forward to being kind of antisocial.
Well, good.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
We'll see how that goes.
I may just start dialing phone numbers,
talking to each other.
randomly dialing a phone number. Hi, will you talk to me? So we will see how that goes.
Yeah, yeah, and certainly, we're both, we're healthy, we're adventurous, we're, experienced at traveling on our own. So I really don't see like anything like really going wrong, but we do kind of support each other with regards to like logistics, how are we going to get from point A to point B, and, what are we going to do? It's Tuesday, what are we going to do on Tuesday,
Right.
kind of thing. So, so there's definitely things that we depend on each other for, and we work together on as a team. And we're a brand. I mean, we're Chris and Steve, eat, walk, learn, right? So what's going to happen? We're Steve, eat. There's
You're going to be the eat part, and
She's
I'm going to be
walk
the
and
learn part.
Hi, I'm Steve, eat. This is Chris, walk, learn. I didn't think that was that funny.
Anyway, we're going to work on our humor too.
It can happen, yeah.
Yeah.
But certainly, we are, we fully
Looking forward to this time and
looking forward
getting
to
our heads
this
back
time.
into this a little bit.
Hopefully, there's some big creative breakthroughs where this is going to strengthen our marriages and actually going to really improve our bond together as we're going to spend a little time apart. And we're going to have amazing stories to tell. We're going to have amazing, I hope. It's like, I didn't move for a month.
Steve will eat pizza and chicken wings for the whole month, and
Eat.
me, on the other hand, I will have learned the entire history of the Jersey Island and written about it. So who knows? Anyway, I'm really, really looking forward to this time. I certainly will miss you. And if you've noticed in our videos, agape moo, if you notice in our videos, we've been doing a lot of videoing prior to this part of us being apart. So the videos you are watching, you might say they're on Poros and we're really apart or whatever, because we've been trying to preload all of this content prior to us leaving so that it can all be shot and ready to go. So we've got a lot of people that are interested in the fact that we're shooting a video here. You saw some of the cats of Poros walk by. Anyway, stay tuned. We will update you, and I don't know when the next video is in relation to this video about how it went. How was Chris's month in Jersey? How was Steve's month in Spain?
Yeah, and please subscribe and click that notification bell because you want to know when we do the update video to let you know how this experiment worked out.
Are we still married, or have we run off with a Spanish senorita and an English fisherman? Who knows? I hope not. Not my plan. Not your plan, is it?
It's not my plan. So this is Steve from Eat.
And Chris from Walk Learn. We will see you next time.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.